I know. A lot of you guys clicked on this video. Slick, don't you dare clickbait me. And I am to an extent. I have good reasoning behind it. Please, sit down and listen. We're going to talk about boats for a little bit. So today I hopped on. They have testing for Tier 4 and Tier 5 boats. Now, the only thing that I played today is the Schnell boat, which I've already played, the S100. I don't know if this is an upgraded version of what we played previously. I have no idea, but it has depth charges, so we'll get to that later. And I played the MZ1, which is considered a patrol boat. It's almost the size of a cargo ship. It's a relatively big ship, and they also had a couple other big ships in this event for Russia, I think, and I didn't see any American ships. I think the Leviathan was what they announced. I didn't see any of those. I don't know the designations yet for boats. I mean, I'm a tanker at heart. But what I want to talk about is submarines. Big thing. Well, of course, we all want to talk about subs, and I'm going to get a lot of comments on this video saying that this is clickbait. I'm terribly sorry, but this is how it works. We're going to talk about subs. I'm titling it subs. I know it's going to do well. That's just, I mean, come on. But why subs? Gaijin has already said there is not going to be subs. I mean, there's not going to be battleships. Why would there be subs? Why are there sub chasers? Why are there depth charges? I don't understand why these things are in game if there's not going to be subs. At the very least, I believe there will be AI submarines. At the very least. So the way this worked was there was a cargo patrol on either side of the map with AI cargo ships that you can obviously kill, and then you get thrown in there with everybody as an arcade style. It works the same way as it did prior. You can spawn in your bottom tier, your tier 4, drive around for endless lives, I think. When you get enough points, you can either spawn in a bomber that can carry a torpedo, so the IL-4, the Heinkel 111 or Heinkel 111, or you can spawn in your big ship from your nation. Germany got the MZ1, and the Russians got some type of thing with a T-34 turret and this big ship. And they're relatively big ships. I'm talking like a lot of crew members on these ships. In terms of what we've seen before, I would say that's the justification between a boat and a ship when it becomes that big. The Schnell boat is a boat, the MZ1 is a ship. Now, it's not a big ship, it's a small ship, but it's a ship. There are some of the designations that come in here, you can see me getting rammed, I like the physics, by the way, are sub chasers. And I kept seeing that, like sub chasers, and I have depth charges on my boat, and I'm just like, why do I have depth charges? Why are there sub chasers if there isn't going to be submarines? At least they're playing with the idea. They have to be. I mean, that's the only logical reason. Why would you title something a sub chaser just because it was titled a sub chaser? If that's what it was in real life, I still don't see why they would title it a sub chaser in the game. I could see a torpedo boat or a gunboat. Like, why the different designation if there isn't going to be a sub? And I mean, maybe there won't be player-controlled subs. The same thing as maybe there won't be player-controlled capital ships, right? But I would hope that there are going to be AI battleships and there are going to be AI submarines at the very least, if we can't control them. Because I think that would be cool. I mean, there's a lot of potential for events and stuff that you could do if there are, for example, let's say we're in Norway and the Tirpitz is on the run with another ship and you're in a fleet of British ships, and that's the event. You get to go and escort the fleet and fend off the Bismarck or something like that. For example, I don't know. This is all, hypothetical, but what if that's the case? I'm excited for it. Now let's talk about actual gameplay while we're here. I like it and I don't like it at the same time. It really frustrates me when I can't control my aiming, like to no end. So obviously it's realistic that the boat is swaying. You're not going to be accurate 100% of the time, but it drives me insane because I don't have control of it. I love having control of whatever I'm doing. And like when you're in a tank and I have a tank that gun moves a ton, and I'm stopping and I have to short stop for it and like really play with it, it really makes me mad. And there are some tanks like that in game with terrible gun control. Like the Type 62, it'll make me really mad. And that's how I feel about these ships. It's like the gun control on these ships is just terrible. You're just shooting into the wind. not hoping to hit anything, and it just frustrates me. Now, maybe that's something that I will get attuned with over time, because it doesn't seem like it's going to be changing. I don't know how you could change that without making it completely arcadey, right? Like making the guns stay flat. But you can see me shooting at this cargo ship, and it's just like frustrating me. Like I'm just sitting there, I'm tense while I'm playing that. And then there are parts of the gameplay that I really, really like. Like I hit a boat with a torpedo, and a hole the size of like a vault door blew open in the side of the ship, and he just like sunk, and it looked amazing. So those are things that I absolutely love. And you know, when the ships are on fire and stuff like that, and the physics of the water and the atmosphere. I mean, you saw the cinematic in the beginning of this video. How awesome did that big German ship look, cruising and sides, like what would you call it, like drifting in the water next to these big icebergs and stuff. It looks awesome. But at the same time, it's like the gameplay really frustrates me. I like the torpedo play, and maybe that's just what it is for me. But what I've noticed is a lot of people in this game mode, at least for today, are getting their big ships, and they're just sitting around their cargo ships, and then you kind of have to go to them, or they have to come to you. Like the little boats go to them or come to us. And then when you do that, you end up dying. And you can see here in the gameplay, I'm kind of pushing up in my big boat, and there's just like 4 or 5 enemy ships all just chilling around their cargo ships, protecting them, of course. But you know, it kind of creates this, you know, I'm gonna go in there if I want to get some action, I have to go over there. And then I'm going to go over there and just get wrecked by a bunch of, you know, ships. And that's basically what I've gathered from this. I'm going to do more play testing. I'll probably be streaming it at some point today. If you want more footage, let me know. Tell me what you think. I want to know your thoughts, mainly. That's what I love about this channel and having a YouTube channel, is we could just talk about the game and figure out what we're going to do and what we think as a community. So what do you guys think? Do you think subs are a thing? Does my theory make sense to you? Because it makes sense to me, I obviously believe what I'm saying, but does it make sense? Am I crazy? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that subs are needed? I think that something like that, at the very least, AI subs, AI missions like that, are needed to make this successful. Because right now, while it is a fun demonstration, it's a demonstration. It is not a full, complete game mode. It is completely a demonstration of physics and boats. It's not a demonstration of like a fully fledged game mode even. I wouldn't even call this a game mode. If this was a game mode that, let's say they gave the trees out and this is all you could play, it wouldn't last a week, I wouldn't say. At least for me. I wouldn't play it more than a week. Even if I had to grind, even if I got everything, even if I was doing well, I wouldn't be able to play this for a week. So I think an objective-based kind of thing would be good. But other than that, let's talk about some highlights really, really quick that I absolutely love. I already talked about water physics. I love the atmosphere. All the maps have been pretty dope. I mean, how do you really screw that up? You just put water on the map and put things in the way. But even at that, the lighting and stuff on this map just has this like Arctic feel. It looks amazing. You kind of feel cold while you're playing it. It's really weird, but I like it. The boat models are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. They look amazing. You saw in the cinematic how detailed this MZ1 is when it's passing. I mean, the Schnellboat has this red lines on the front with this flag, and it's got this camo pattern, and the way they're jumping out of the water, it looks amazing. Torpedoes blow holes in the boats. The damage models look great. So I think that Gaijin is going in the right direction. Again, I think this is a step up from what I played last time, because the top tier, obviously I like top tier. I think the bigger boats is the way to go. I think it's fun. But I do think that there needs to be something changed. And I don't know exactly what that might be just yet. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys hopefully later on today with a normal tank game. Peace, peace.